So I hope I'm not doing this for myself. Okay, you're supposed to have done it, to have corrected it and handed it in, and this is for you to get better, which is the whole point in coming to class and incoming. Okay, so you need adjective describing what something is like, adjective that we've seen, adjective, adverb, be careful the spelling, a compound verb, okay. The noun we've seen this many times with the adverb, and the noun for clever. Also here for determine the noun we've seen most of these words. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Make sure you've done it, even if it's orally. Here you can write this one down just to check. Okay, describe what something is like. So ing, I corrected this yesterday. A student from the other group. Writing. Oh, we were all very exciting. We were excited because the trip is exciting. Okay, we've seen this. Negative meanings. How we can childish also in Rebecca. Someone who compliments is piropear. So complimentary, no es piropea. I don't know if we have an adjective for this in Spanish. Complimentary. I think complimentary. When you go to a hotel, something is complimentary. Is like for free. It's given to you as a compliment. Okay. Mysterious. The spelling. Notice it's a Y here. So successfully from succeed double E. Success. Notice the pronunciation like bet. So this A. This is like feet or feed. Or number 3. And then double S. And then full 1L, Li another L. Overcome, we've seen this, overcome setbacks. To have no choice, you have a book choice from choose, and but. You have no choice but. No tuve otra opción más que. Okay, I have no choice but to. I think we've seen this too. Okay, from cleverness and from determination, we've seen this one too. But it's revising until you get all these well each time you come across them. Next round, try to do it. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to give some clues. Okay. Bound after bound, the pattern that you have. Okay. If it has a lot of honey, it's a spoon. This is similar to the other one before with this use of but. But we've seen this, a verb with small talk, an adverb because it refers to how they move, preposition. This is a phrasal verb, and this is a phrasal verb too. So try to revise it, do it. I'm going to give you in 3, 2, 1. What am I? Okay, bound to happen. It's likely to. Bound is more likely than likely. Haha. Sorry. So spoonfuls, be careful because spoonful doesn't have an L. Well, another L. Okay, it's not like full or it's like successful. So spoonfuls and plural because it's a few. Nothing but, más que. No tiene más que. Halagos. Nothing but. We've seen this one too. To make small talk, we've seen it in the B2 book and in this book already. At the hub, no? They make a small talk at the hub or something. When she started going to the hub, to the black market, she had to make small talk. She learned to make wordlessly without speaking a word. Whereof is disappear gradually, normally for the effects of alcohol, drugs, prescription drugs or recreational drugs. Pain can wear off. Yesterday I hit my ankle and I got like a second ankle on top of my ankle, like a bump. High anxiety, well, we've seen it already. Pull it up. To pull up an image is sometimes it happens that you are trying to remember something or a word or the name of a person. It's like hazy like borroso. You can't pull it up. It's like make it come out of your brain to the front part of the brain so you remember. I don't know. So pull it up. Next round. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you've done it. Clues, the preposition, noun, a verb. You are not supposed to do something, so we've seen this structure several times. A noun, negative, a verb with an expression, a verb, notice ing, because ing or ing. Okay, and this, I think this is a conjunction, like for unreal tenses. 3, 2, 1. In denial, the noun. In surprise, we've seen this. In surprise, a servant started in surprise, so in denial. Okay, like denying it. Deny is to say no, you haven't done it. So denial. The very thought, well, think thought. Sometimes you have problems with thought, though, or even though, and then through. Confusing words. And the very thought is like here's for emphasis, like the very thought of me doing that makes me sick. The very thought, el mismísimo, like at the very edge on Rebecca, he stopped the car at the very edge, so justico al borde. So the very thought, el simple hecho, el simple pensamiento, la simple idea de que you are not to, you shouldn't. Disapproval, the noun for approval, disapproval. Approval of, this was in the final test for the B2. They seek the approval of their peers or something, or their teachers. So approval, disapproval. Words appear over and over again, most of them. Some won't appear more times, so this is your chance to learn them. The B2 book changed, but I told you that there was a reading of Usain Bolt, which appeared in the progress test. And I don't remember the progress test, I don't know if it was exactly the same, but in the normal one, you had this expression, to hold a candle. No one can hold a candle or hold it, you can say light, hold a light or hold a candle to Usain Bolt. And then soon afterwards, I read it in a book too. No one could hold a candle to Brie and Me, a book that's a series of books I was reading. So it's like compare, no one can compare. Okay, ninguno está a nuestra altura. So no one can hold a candle to us. Acknowledging, notice the spelling. Remember this G, like gin tonic. You may be familiar with that. Gin is gin, so that's why you don't need to write the E. I think this is one of the cases where you may see it both ways. I don't remember. Sometimes like likable, lovable, both are correct. But the pronunciation is already G. As if. So, do they exist? Yes, they do in the present, but as if they didn't exist. There's another sentence I failed to include. I don't know why. Perhaps I highlighted it later. As if with past perfect. Perhaps you noticed it. As if they hadn't. I don't know. As if they had something with past perfect. Okay, next round. 3, 2, 1. You have the structure, the pattern with insist. It's strange. Preposition, the adjective, preposition, noun, and you should know it. Preposition, noun, this is an expression too. Okay, relative pronoun, and preposition with buzzing. We haven't seen buzzing. I'll tell you later. 3, 2, 1. Make sure you try to do it. You have them all. So insisting, I do something. This is subjunctive. He proposed, I do this. He suggested, I do. So this is the same like suggest. Insisting, I pay, or that I pay attention. Que yo insistiendo que preste, para que preste. To be in someone's debt, it's unlikely to happen. To pick up on something. Hesitation from hesitation. That was a song. Hesitation. I don't remember this one. Okay. I think like I'm yours by Jason Mraz. I don't remember. Okay. Under surveillance. When you go to a place, sometimes you see a picture of a camera in England or in America, and it says you're under surveillance. So estás siendo controlado, no? To survey is to monitor, control. So you are under surveillance. Like politicians are under surveillance all the time. Which refers to the street, and buzzing with, like bustling. You can say bustling with, but buzzing is because zzz, like a buzzing bee. So it's like zzz, this sound of people. And the last round. Make sure you've done it. 3, 2, 1. Now this one is different. It's not the typical one for expect. Okay? Because here is like the idea of expect, like waiting for something to happen. Adverb, okay, is how often it is shown. Adjective, to modify goodness. Impossible to read, so we've seen when it is something can be done or can't be done. The adjective. This is the same as the one of a spoon, and the use of wish for unreal situations in the present. So try to do it. 3, 2, 1. Expectantly. So he's expecting me to do something, so he's looking at me expectantly to see what I do. Okay, perhaps you wrote expected or unexpectedly. Expectantly. I was expectant. Oh, my marks were coming out. I was expectant. So I was like a bit nervous, waiting to see what happened. Okay, the spelling, be careful. Occasion, je, when it's j, it can be double S. I think that's only an example, like desert or desert. Okay, occasionally, unquestionable, you can't question it, so unquestionable. Unreadable, impossible to read. See the same as before. So he wishes, he would like to have, he doesn't, but so he wishes he had, and a house full of boys. A house full of, but only one L. Be careful with the spelling. And that's it. Thank you very much. Bye.